Come, tell me your deepest wish. The monkey's paw. Demonic contracts. Or perhaps some other force that grants wishes. They are known by countless names, yet their purpose has always remained the same. Level up, level up. System, I've completed the quest. Level me up, assign my stats, give me my resources. They boast that they can fulfill any desire. Ha ha ha, I reached my current realm through nothing but my own talent and relentless effort. System, allocate stats. Error, error, error. Indeed, they will grant every wish, lulling the wisher into believing they have become all-powerful, and then they twist the loopholes hidden within those wishes, driving their victims step by step toward ruin through unchecked desire and overwhelming arrogance. Until, at last, they toy with them, before devouring their souls, their will, and everything they are. Well then, there's nothing entertaining left in this world. Time to begin a brand new game. I wonder, what kind of world shall I visit this time? I've already grown bored of worlds like these. This type has become far too dull, there's almost nothing left worth playing with. Oh? A world completely untouched by magic or supernatural powers, an unclaimed virgin land? And unexpectedly, here, there exists someone overflowing with such astonishing wish power. What an exquisite delicacy. It's simply impossible to resist. Wonderful. From this moment onward, this person's wishes, desires, soul, everything he possesses, belongs solely to me. Oh my, since this world has never been invaded by transcendent forces, it can still contain a supreme transcendent being like myself? Just like an innocent little boy shrinking away from the embrace of an older sister. How adorable. Which only makes it all the more satisfying to crush, violate, and claim him without mercy. Kakik. Just as I expected. To enter such an untouched virgin land, one must cast away the overwhelming majority of their power. Yet only mortals cling desperately to what they have obtained. To a demon god such as myself, even power accumulated across countless universes is nothing more than a disposable toy. As long as I can begin a new game, it matters little even if I abandon every last bit of it. Besides, that's exactly what makes this so entertaining. When I seize this pure and untouched land, corrupt every inch of it, trample it beneath my feet, and drain it completely dry, I shall experience the ultimate ecstasy, along with returns multiplied 1,000-fold. I'll begin with this rare and utterly delicious human. Make a wish to me, master. Your wish shall become my command, and every one of your desires will be fulfilled. Come now, tell me, what is your wish? No, thanks. Huh. Humph, I suppose that's only natural. After all, this is an isolated world that has never awakened to transcendent power. You must be terrified beyond words, aren't you? Still, there's no reason for you to feel inferior. I personally am willing to serve a tiny existence like you as my master. First, allow me to demonstrate my divine authority. Hey, the magnificent and generous me is talking to you. What's happening? It's blindingly bright. Please take a look, master. I can grant you limitless wealth with a single thought. Precious gemstones, mountains of pure gold, or any currency your world recognizes, all of it is effortlessly within my power. Even digital electronic currency poses no problem. Humph, to think the people of this world actually use scraps of paper and meaningless streams of data as money. Truly, they are both foolish and consumed by greed. Consider this my gift of introduction. Go on, accept it, master. Beep. A few minutes later. We've discovered a massive quantity of lost property with no identifiable origin. Thank you for your cooperation, young citizen. You handed everything over without the slightest hesitation. Huh! Phew, to treat immense wealth like worthless dirt, standing before a fortune within arm's reach and remaining completely unmoved, you truly deserve to be the master I selected. Your aspirations are indeed extraordinary. If you find something on the street with an unknown origin, turning it over to the police is simply common sense, isn't it? For all I know, it could be stolen property, part of a scam, or even radioactive. The problem is, the police can't see you. But you're by far the most suspicious thing here. I have nowhere left to go. Young master, would you be willing to let me stay the night? I promise I shall reward your kindness generously in the future. Beep. A few minutes later, I found a homeless person. Thank you once again for cooperating with our work, young citizen. Not again? Oh my, could it be this simply isn't your type? Then what about a damsel in distress female knight? A wild beast girl? A beautiful young boy? Or perhaps, someone like me? No matter who they are, if a stranger is asking for help on the roadside, calling the police is the only sensible thing to do, isn't it? That's just common sense. Who knows whether they're a fugitive, part of a honey trap scheme, or an extortion scammer? What a shame. It seems I can't take you with me either. Fascinating, it seems none of these worldly temptations can sway you in the slightest. Then allow me to uncover the desire buried deepest within your heart, a mere human's tiny little wish, before my wisdom that shakes countless worlds. Has absolutely nowhere to hide. Why are you standing in that pose? I see now, I've completely deciphered your wish. That icy aura, your arrogant demeanor, your absolute vigilance toward everyone around you, and the way you cast aside wealth and lust as though they were worthless shoes. Every one of those traits proves that you possess the ambition of a king, and every king's ambition demands power. Which is precisely why I've prepared an extraordinary gift for someone like you. Accept this gift, boy, it is the destiny that awaits you. A blade of absolute victory, infused with limitless power, allowing you to overcome every mighty foe and every impossible challenge. Sacred armor of sanctuary that fuses with your very body, protecting you from all harm, along with a divine elixir of life that grants eternal youth, inexhaustible vitality, and instantly restores every wound. Eternal life, invincibility, eternal victory. Accept this gift. Then unleash your ambition, and conquer everything before you. Beep. A few minutes later. No way, my treasures. My precious treasures. To think you actually handed over treasures that even I treasured deeply. I had already sacrificed so much of my power. A regulated weapon, some suspicious medicine, and clothes that fuse into your body? Who in their right mind would touch things like that? Use a little common sense, alright? I already told you from the very beginning that I didn't need you. So, can I leave now? A backwater mortal without even the slightest trace of transcendent power. Yet you dare humiliate me, the demon god Queen Sultana, to this extent. Very well, no matter the cost, I'll cast you into the deepest hell of despair until you kneel before me and willingly offer up your wished power. Threads of destiny, dance wildly within my hands. Chessboard of karma be crushed beneath my feet and rewritten anew. Let those destined to linger within his dreams be drawn to his side through twisted fate, yet remain forever beyond his reach. Let every unavoidable catastrophe and maddening danger relentlessly descend upon him through the reversal of causality, leaving him with no escape, forcing him to struggle in endless agony. Until this arrogant human finally submits before me. Until he falls to his knees before me, the demon god Queen Sultana, broken by separation, fear, and despair. Only then will he truly realize that I, Sultana, am an existence beyond all mortal comprehension. Meow? Meow. What is this? This meow. What is this? To think that after crossing into this world, I would be weakened to such an extent. Simply altering fate and the laws of causality exhausted every last bit of my power, and reduced me to this. Stop right there. For me. Why are you still here? What's with that expression? It's your fault I ended up like this. But go ahead, keep pretending you don't understand. Your destiny and the laws of causality have already been rewritten by my hand. You're fated to meet a death more miserable than anything you could ever imagine. The only one capable of saving you is me, and I refuse to help. I'll simply enjoy watching you suffer. Struggle as much as you like, the greater your suffering becomes, the happier I'll be. Humph, 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 it's far too late to start paying attention to me now. Still, it seems you've finally realized just how great my power truly is. Good. Ouch. Meow. At that very moment, on another street several hundred meters away. Ah? My car. Oh no, someone parked without engaging the handbrake. The car is rolling faster and faster. Thank you for your patronage. What's happening over there? Ah? Baby. Oh no, the stroller slipped from her hands. It's rolling straight into the path of that car. Baby, my baby, don't be scared, Mommy's coming to save you right now. Car, Mommy, car. I've got a little electric scooter, it never gets caught in traffic. Holy crap. Ouch, that hurt, can't you watch where you're going? Oh no, the mother rushed to save her baby, but she accidentally knocked over the delivery rider. Now the piping hot bowl of gravy noodles is about to crash straight into the baby's face. Don't be afraid. Attention, the following action is extremely dangerous. Please do not attempt to imitate it. Don't worry, everything is under control now. Because I'm here. Lantia, Chen Sheng's classmate. Wow. Amazing, young lady. A true heroine. Miss Warrior, if you hadn't stepped in, I would have had to pay an entire week's wages as compensation. Thank you so much, you really saved me. Stopping a moving car with one hand, while balancing all that takeout with one foot. Ah ha ha ha, it was nothing. I was born into a sports family, and I'm a national first-class combat tournament athlete. My hobby is showing off and getting praised. Huh? Who's throwing things from high up like that? Do they have no sense of public decency? Please note, no small animals were harmed during the filming of this story. Meow. Wait, just now, did that seem like kitty flying? No. Oh no. I've got a really bad feeling about this. Woof woof woofed. Oh. It survived even that? Looks like ordinary methods aren't enough to kill it. Looking at me like I'm garbage. Don't you dare speak about me as if I were trash. Oh, its life force is surprisingly tenacious. Damn it, now my fate has become intertwined with this guy's. Until I make him voice a wish, I can't stray too far away from him. Meow meow. Wah, I accidentally kicked it away. If someone records this and accuses me of abusing cats. Oppose, animal abuse. Then my dream of becoming the world's greatest international martial arts superstar and earning humanity's admiration. Eh? Isn't that the cat? It's still alive? And, it's talking to someone? Wait, isn't that Chen Sheng from our class? More importantly, what is this strange feeling? I've never sensed such an overwhelming aura before, not even when facing the crushing blows of the former champion. Yes, it's going to hit him dead on, the disaster has finally begun. Oh no, at that trajectory it'll land right on. Watch out. Ha. Wah. Meow. That was way too close just now. Chen Sheng, are you alright? Chen Sheng. He avoided the impact zone before I even had the chance to move. Thanks to you, I'm fine, thank you, classmate Lantia. Is your leg alright? What's more? The instant I rushed over, he instinctively assumed a counterattack stance against me. I've never seen that stance before, yet it was flawlessly executed. That level of technique can only be described as absolutely flawless. Is he about to make a move? What kind of technique is it? He's going to attack. Since you're alright, I'll head off then, see you tomorrow. But you should still have your leg examined. Ah? Yeah. Humph, humph, humph. Mortal, perhaps you believe you've won? Unfortunately, your miserable fate has only just begun. The next day. This vehicle is about to make a turn, please hold on to the handrails and remain seated. Hey, I need to get off here, stop the bus and open the doors. Wah, sir, please don't pull that, it's dangerous. What the hell, how are you driving? Oh no, the bus is out of control. Wah. Ah, watch out. My pot of oil just got knocked over. Oh my, what's happening here? It's quite the scene. Oh, baby, why are you running around again? Come back to mommy. Oh no, the mad dog is frightened. Nonsense, my baby doesn't bite. Oh. Oh no, my baby, my baby. Why weren't you watching your pot? Be reasonable, lady, your dog clearly jumped in by itself. Now my baby is dead, you have to compensate me for my baby's life. I'll never be able to use this breakfast pot again, you have to pay for my oil pot. What a complete disaster. Hurry, call the police, call an ambulance. Ah ha ha. Hee hee hee. You foolish mortals, do you finally understand the miserable fate that awaits you? That whole chain of disasters just now will become your everyday life from this moment onward, and the only way to escape these calamities and find safety is to make a wish to me. What? Are my words so frightening that you've become speechless? It's fine, don't think too much about it, all you need to do is make a wish to me and… You went out of your way to warn me about the danger, you're actually a pretty kind person, aren't you? Bastard, I'm threatening you. Heh. You call what happened just now a disastrous fate? You actually had me on edge for a moment. Turns out they're nothing more than trivial incidents from everyday life. Did you know, around 60,000 people die from rabies every year, 180,000 die from burns, and more than 1.3 million lose their lives in traffic accidents. Human life was always meant to exist amid such dangers. There is no power in this world capable of guaranteeing a person's safety, that's simply common sense. That's why I naturally, at every moment, survey my surroundings for possible dangers. And through constant observation, I make sure I always have a route to escape. Those so-called disasters you unleashed upon me are nothing more than ordinary situations. Situations I practice dealing with every single day. You willingly choose to live your entire life in such a state of constant vigilance and anxiety? How is that even possible? It can't be helped, I'm a coward. If I truly had one wish, it would be to eliminate every danger and ensure that nothing could ever hurt me. So, in order to fulfill that wish, I would never, ever risk being deceived or manipulated by making a wish to an obviously suspicious and dangerous entity like you. Do you understand? He wants to fulfill his wish, without making a wish? Someone like this. I've never encountered anyone like him before. But now I understand where that enormous wish power comes from. He isn't some saint who has cast aside life and death. Quite the opposite, he is absolutely terrified of dying, he fears everything that comes from the outside world. Though he lives in peaceful surroundings, his spirit remains trapped in a constant state of peril, as though standing on the most dangerous battlefield. That is why he never truly relaxes, even during his peaceful daily life. Nor does he rely on faith to support himself. What's even more terrifying is that despite living this way, he hasn't lost his sanity. Instead, his mind remains exceptionally clear. Relying on no one means refusing to submit to anyone. Being harmed by no one means standing absolutely above everyone. That is his wish. There are countless fools who wish for immortality and invincibility. But to be arrogant enough to achieve all of that entirely through one's own efforts. This level of maddening arrogance is something even I find myself inferior to. This is the first time I've ever encountered such a person. You, Chen Sheng. You bastard. You truly are bringing me such joy. Ah, I'm beginning to look forward to it. Your soul, wish power, regret, despair, and every other part of you. Sooner or later, I will carefully devour and savor every last piece of them, leaving not even the slightest trace behind. To experience such a sensation, something even wandering across countless universes can rarely provide. The ultimate bliss. What's wrong? What happened? What happened? I heard some idiot grab the steering wheel. Good grief, that's incredibly dangerous. Nobody died, right? Did everyone really fail to notice? No wonder. That guy moved far too quickly. First, as though he had anticipated everything, he swiftly leaped out of the overturned bus. Then, with astonishing reflexes and speed, he avoided the charging vicious dog and the flying oil pot. Everything happened in the blink of an eye, so smooth and flawless that even his final landing was perfectly controlled. If I didn't possess the dynamic vision of a supreme martial arts beauty like myself, I definitely wouldn't have been able to see what happened. However, now that I think about it, the aura and stance he displayed yesterday definitely weren't products of my imagination. Just what exactly is going on with this guy, Chen Sheng? No. I have to find him and get a clear answer. Yo, Chen Sheng. That car accident just now. Are you alright? I'm fine, thanks for checking on me. That was seriously dangerous. Life really is filled with unexpected accidents at every moment. I was just fortunate not to get hit by that car this time. I hope everyone inside the vehicle is safe and unharmed too. Luck? Not even close. What he just did was only possible with extraordinary physical ability, combined with incredibly sharp senses. If it were me, I could naturally perform those kinds of movements too. Yet after going through such a terrifying ordeal, he hasn't shown the slightest trace of panic. His heartbeat, breathing, blood circulation, everything remains perfectly steady and completely normal. It's as though he merely stretched his body. Wait a second. There's absolutely no mistake. You just casually avoided 3 potentially fatal accidents, didn't you? This guy could actually be the person I've been searching for. Huh? 3 times? Other than the overturned car nearly hitting me, what else happened? I think you must have seen it incorrectly. I see. What was that sound? It scared the hell out of me. Is someone setting off firecrackers or something? Come on, who would set off firecrackers in the middle of the city? It's probably that car that's about to explode. Then we'd better get out of here quickly. Hee hee. I was testing you just now, wasn't I? Hey, classmate. You wouldn't want everyone finding out about your hidden strength either, would you? So, how about coming somewhere with me after school? Alright. Awesome. Then it's settled, see you at noon. No, actually, we'll see each other in the classroom soon enough, hee hee. Hee hee. Right. Exactly like that. A heart of absolute resolve, free of desires and demands. I've seen countless people like this. In the end, it simply means there is nothing in this world they truly care about. If that's the case, then all I have to do is create something they care about. Family, friends, lovers. These connections will make a person form attachments. And attachments inevitably become weaknesses. Wanting them to remain safe, wanting them to be happy, wanting them to stay by your side. Such thoughts will eventually become an unguarded vulnerability, turning into the very reason you have no choice but to make a wish. Oh my, is that girl Lantia? What a cute and lively classmate aren't you a little tempted? Sigh. I have to admit, I do care about her a little. After all, she was the first person to appear after I met you, and today she came so close to me again, not to mention what she did just now. Just as I planned. Hee hee, of course. According to the destiny I've altered. Not only will beautiful women continue gathering around you, they are also destined to be people who can capture your interest. That punch just now. An ordinary person would have suffered a broken bone at the very least. Yet when she threw that punch, there wasn't even the slightest trace of killing intent. As ridiculous as it sounds, she seems to be exactly the sort of bloodthirsty battle maniac who treats slaughter as nothing more than a game. Such a dangerous variable must be eliminated with everything I've got. What in the world is going on inside your head? Next, let's study the 4 different ways of writing the character we. Sure enough. The more I watch him, the more interested I become. Ha! Seriously, he's incredibly fascinating. The more attention I give him, the more an unfamiliar throbbing stirs within my heart. What exactly is this strange feeling? Right now, I can only feel a wave of heat surging through my body. Like flames, and like an electric current. I simply can't suppress it anymore. After school. Alright. The moment has arrived, come along with this lady for a little trip, hee hee hee. Taya is dragging some guy along? Taya is actually dragging a guy along? I know, stop pulling me. No way, who is that? No way. Who is that? I think his name is… Chen something? Why would the combat goddess take an interest in such an unnoticed nobody? So, I really can't escape her? If I catch her off guard and strike first, I should be able to take her down immediately. But there are too many people around, making it difficult to act. I'll have to wait for the right opportunity. Are you some kind of cold-blooded, decisive male protagonist? We're here, this is the place. In the end, I never found a chance to make a move along the way. This is a combat training ground? Is this where you practice? Yeah, hee hee. I've been devoted to martial arts ever since I was little, so I'm not exactly good at expressing myself. And what I want to tell you, honestly, I have no idea how to put it into words. So, why don't we simply communicate through the language of our bodies? Come on, step forward and let's have an exciting, all-out battle. But I don't know how to. That doesn't matter. It's alright, just come at me. From this moment on, forget every rule. Use whatever technique you want, grab whatever weapon you want, and attack me with all the force you have. I don't have a coach or sparring partner anyway, and there's no one here who will object. Go on, boy, this is your destiny. Or perhaps, you truly want to kill her and silence her forever? Hee hee. That's not a bad idea either, go ahead and do it. After all, she could be some lunatic who's come here intending to kill you, right? Besides, you've got items in your backpack, and there isn't a single witness around. Be bold and do it, what do you say? So, once this fight is over, can you promise you won't bother me anymore? Of course. I, Lantia, swear upon my championship gold medal that after this battle, I will never use this secret to blackmail you again. Alright. Come on. Just how trustworthy can an oath made so casually really be? Oh my. If only you were as easy to handle as she is. What a shame. Then, be careful. Those movements are incredibly fast. There's clearly not even a trace of formal martial arts technique. Yet, he still manages to evade every attack with the most efficient movements. My heart is pounding so quickly. My blood is burning too. This restless feeling inside me is growing stronger and stronger. I want to understand everything about him. And I want to reveal everything about myself to him too. Here it comes. That's the stance he used back then. Come on. What will he do next? A sword-drawing slash? Or perhaps some kind of concealed weapon? Or maybe, a secret weapon beyond anything I could imagine? Give me a surprise I never saw coming? Come on, whatever it is, I'll take it. Eh? In the end, that's all there is? Is he deliberately giving up? Looks like she really isn't some bloodthirsty maniac. Then it's better to let her lose interest and simply leave it at that. You're not injured, are you? What just happened? It's nothing, I just lost. I was completely defeated. As expected of the champion, you really are strong. Not at all. You were obviously holding back just now. Do you have some concerns? Or are you feeling unwell? It's okay, I'll keep waiting until you're ready. Ha, it seems I can't hide it. Classmate Lantia, didn't we just agree on this? I have already finished one match. According to our agreement, you shouldn't pester me anymore. Wow, exploiting the details of the wording to misinterpret the wish, the shameless way you act, it quite resembles me in my younger days. Then I'll be leaving first. I wish you better results in the future. Yeah, see you later. Haha, I've caused you trouble. Come to think of it, suddenly dredging you over, making you fight with me and all, being startled, thinking there's something wrong with me, finding it very troublesome, it's only natural. I know, it was just my wishful thinking, I am so sorry. What happened just now? An earthquake? Calm down. For sports students, this scene is nothing to make a fuss about. No, the point is what Lantia just yelled. Goodness, what on earth were they doing in there? Through the door just now, I couldn't hear clearly at all. Wow, this little girl seems quite popular. Drazing you over just now made so many people chase after to find out what was going on. What I said just now, no problem. I will follow the agreement and won't bother you anymore. Yeah. Chen Sheng, you really are a cruel guy. Then goodbye. Chen Sheng, what did you just do? At first he said she wanted you to use items on her? Then you guys were doing some intense exercise? And in the end, you let down her feelings? That's our combat goddess, you are really scum. Ha ha ha, you wanted to get rid of trouble, but instead fell into an even bigger vortex. This is fate, Chen Sheng, you can't escape it. They are destined to fall for you, you are also destined to care about and pay attention to them. Yet from beginning to end, you will never get what you wish for, unless you make a wish to me, the great Sultana, the demon god queen. Care about them? Actually, I do a little bit. Aha, he took the bait. After all, seeing this scene. Pointing fingers. It's impossible not to care. Ha ha ha, exactly, that's how it should be. I like you, please go out with me. What, but someone like me, who only knows about competitions and is covered in muscle. Hee, isn't this great? This kind of you is the most real, the most unpretentious you. And I just happen to like that about you. Relax, entrust everything to me, I will lead you to experience pleasure. Yoa, Chen Sheng, I like you too. You said you were just playing with me, what does that mean? What's wrong? Weren't you also having fun? Don't take things too seriously, otherwise it's too troublesome. Don't take it too seriously? Yoa, it was just my wishful thinking, I'm really sorry. That's exactly how it happened, I heard it with my own ears. Wow. What the heck, this Chen Sheng is really scum. Damn, was Taya really that easy to get? I would have gone for her if I knew earlier. Right, Chen Sheng, is that guy over there, right? What the heck, he looks completely ordinary. Damn it, I'm so jealous, he must have used some despicable tricks. I bet he's a second-generation official or rich kid. People like him will get their comeuppance sooner or later. Hee, getting attacked by rumors and gossip doesn't feel good, does it? As the saying goes, words can kill, you won't be able to dodge this using your movement techniques. Come, make a wish, not only can myself instantly quell the rumors, but I can also turn it around so you are praised by thousands. As long as myself bestows a blessing, no matter what you do, you will be sincerely praised by everyone. Humph, indeed, public opinion can also cause harm, but I am neither an idol nor a politician. The impact of gossip on me is limited to begin with, besides, these are just boring trivial matters in school, it doesn't rise to the level of actual harm at all. Moreover, nowadays, when a lone man and woman are in a room together, it's common sense to record the whole process to prove one's innocence. To avoid being falsely accused, I have long been fully prepared. Is there something wrong with your era, or is your thick skin's defense just too high? However, who told you there would only be verbal attacks? Humph, you frail little pretty boy, you're Chen Sheng, right? A scum like you has no right to stay in this school. Ha! What are you talking about? Playing dumb, huh? Don't think I don't know what you've done. Not only did you play with a girl's feelings. I'm not saying who. You even forced her to go to the hospital, I'm not saying what for. Ruining her body so she can't even continue competing, I'm not saying it's Taya. For real? Taya actually. I can't take it anymore, I'm so Geo. No, wait, I've never seen such a brazen and shameless person. Now I'm going to enforce justice on behalf of heaven. Ah? Squeak. Ah. Yoa, there's a mousey. I'm most afraid of mice, don't come over here. Ha ha ha, what the hell are you doing? So you're just a performance art clown. How did you know that guy was afraid of mice? It's common sense that after a star like Taya gets entangled with me, rabbit fans will come looking for trouble, right? So I immediately investigated her most fanatic rabbit fans in the school, and formulated a simple response plan. Want some? Humph, this official won't eat such crude food. Honestly, that was too much. Song Jianjia. That big guy just now was so disgusting, actually using the opportunity to spread dirty jokes about our Taya. Tan Chi Chi. Sigh, don't worry, Taya, I'll never let these rumors spread. Once again, he made a movement in plain sight that no one else could see. Such swift movements and clever techniques, what kind of effect would they have if used in combat? I really want to know. As I thought, I still can't let it go. Pertia hugs, sigh, just focus on something else. Don't you have another competition in a month? You have a competition in a month? Earlier you said you didn't have a sparring partner. Yeah. I was in the wrong before. Girl, to make up for it, I will help you train as your sparring partner for a month. How about it? Really? I agree. Taya, you can't agree right away at a time like this. That's right. After how he treated you before, if you forgive him too easily, he'll look down on you. Makes sense. That's right, Chen Sheng, listen well. Wanting to be my person, meaning sparring partner, isn't that simple. I'll have to test you rigorously. Woo, well said, that's how it should be. Understood, I am prepared, bring it on. Alright then, this lady will drill you properly, you punk. Don't think you can fool around and get out of it this time. What are you planning, you punk? Don't tell me you suddenly had an epiphany. What, isn't this what you've been looking forward to? Damn it. A mere mortal daring to keep me in suspense. That power from back then was something unheard of to me. Let me first deduce the training you've undergone based on your basic stats. Then, you must start rigorous training immediately. I will persevere. That kind of power could become a danger, it's necessary to confirm it. Then, let's start training now. The first thing we need to do is carrying water buckets, to show your arm strength and endurance. Wow, just as I thought, very strong. Hold this, okay. Wah, did you see that? Chen Sheng is bringing water for Taya.